Hi, my name is Mukul Tewary. I'm a postdoctoral fellow at the Center for Stem Cells Regenerative Medicine. I'm here answering two different questions that have been asked of our center. The first one is, how do we use stem cells in our research? And the second one, which is somewhat related, is what do we hope that this research will lead to? So, the way stem cells are used, they're typically used in four different flavors. One is called cell therapy, the second one is tissue engineering, the third is modeling diseases, and lastly is modeling development and homeostasis. Now, the first three approaches are incredibly important as well, but I'll focus on the fourth one today because that's how we typically use stem cells. So the stem cells that we work with can typically be broken into two different categories. One is considered pluripotent stem cells, and these cells have the potential to give rise to the entire embryo. The second category is called adult stem cells, and these stem cells are typically less potent, and they can give rise to and maintain an entire tissue for the entirety of an organism's lifespan. And over the course of the past decade or so, researchers have identified and established platforms that can harness the ability of these cells to either initiate embryonic development or maintain homeostasis in vitro in dishes in a lab environment. And the way we use these cells is that we employ these platforms and ask if we can understand the rules that these cells follow to be able to either initiate embryogenesis or maintain homeostasis. Now, in terms of the second question, is in what we hope that this research will lead to. Broadly speaking, the possibilities of the value that these cells provide is very exciting, because you can imagine that maybe 20 years or so down the road, if you can use a pluripotent stem cell and traverse it and guide it through the process of embryonic development and generate an entire tissue, that could be very valuable for organ transplantation. Secondly, in terms of the homeostasis platforms, once people understand the rules that the cells follow to maintain homeostasis, this can be incredibly valuable, because not only will it allow for us to be able to regenerate tissues at will, ones that have been affected by degenerative diseases. In addition, you could probably understand where things go wrong when diseases like cancer show up, and you'd be able to interfere and intervene in a therapeutic manner and be able to avoid the initiation or treat and cure cancers. So this is typically how we use stem cells, and this is how we want, or this is what we hope that the research will lead to in time. Thank you.